Hercules, the legendary Greek hero, is tasked by Hera, the queen of the gods, to retrieve the magical belt of Hippolyta, the queen of the Amazons. This belt is a symbol of Hippolyta's power and reign, and Hera orders Hercules to bring it back as part of his 12 labors. Hercules, although aware of the dangers, is determined to succeed. Despite the importance of the task, Hera secretly doubts Hercules' ability to succeed. She believes that even a hero as strong as him might fail against the Amazons. Hercules gathers his weapons and armor in preparation for the journey. He knows the mission will not be easy, but he is ready. With his preparations complete, Hercules sets off toward the Amazonian land. The road is long and fraught with danger, but his resolve is unshakable. Hippolyta refuses to give up her belt and commands her Amazon warriors to protect it at all costs. Hercules must now face not only Hippolyta's resistance, but also her fierce soldiers. The fight becomes inevitable. The battle between Hercules and the Amazon warriors commences. Hercules fights valiantly, but the Amazons are skilled and numerous. Hercules successfully overpowers the Amazons and seizes the magical belt. He stands victorious, exhausted but triumphant, holding the belt in his hand. With the belt in his possession, Hercules begins his journey back. The task is complete, but the road is still long. His thoughts are focused on the completion of his labor, and he anticipates the challenges that await him at the end of the journey. As Hercules nears his destination, a group of Amazon warriors loyal to Hippolyta ambush him in an attempt to reclaim the belt. They attack him unexpectedly, and Hercules is forced to defend himself once more. Hercules fights fiercely, but the numbers of the Amazons are overwhelming. The fight drags on, and Hercules begins to wonder if he can overcome this new obstacle. Despite the overwhelming odds, Hercules refuses to give up. He digs deep within himself, finding new reserves of strength and determination. Hercules, using his intellect and cunning, sets another trap. This time, he outsmarts the Amazons, leading them into a narrow canyon where he can overpower them. Finally, he regains control of the situation. As Hercules begins his journey back to return the magical belt, a final ambush awaits him. More warriors, still loyal to Hippolyta, attack him in the middle of his path. This time, they are even more relentless and prepared. Hercules fights with all his might, but the warriors are more coordinated this time, and the odds are stacked against him. Hercules fights with all his might, but the warriors are more coordinated this time, and the odds are stacked against him. However, Hercules' determination remains unwavering. Hercules taps into his false strength, drawing from his deep reserves of willpower. He uses his incredible might to defeat the warriors one by one. For a brief moment, Hercules considers whether this constant fighting and struggle is worth it. He is weary, and the weight of his tasks has begun to take its toll. Hercules shakes off his doubts and stands resolute. He has come too far, and his mission is almost complete. There is no turning back now. There is no turning back now. As he nears the end of his journey, Hercules faces a final test, one that challenges both his strength and intelligence. Using his wits, Hercules skillfully navigates the traps, avoiding them with ease. He knows that brute strength won't help him here, so he relies on his intelligence and experience to outmaneuver the obstacles in his path. Hercules fights off the final group of warriors, successfully keeping the belt safe. With the final battle behind him, Hercules begins his journey back to the palace to present the magical belt to Hera. Hercules returns to the palace, holding the magical belt in his hands. He presents it to Hera, completing the labor. Though Hera reluctantly acknowledges his success, she remains indifferent. Nevertheless, Hercules stands proud, knowing he has achieved his goal, and the belt symbolizes his victory. Hercules reflects on the journey he has just completed. It was a task filled with difficulties, battles, and moments of doubt. As Hercules thinks about his journey, he begins to realize that this labor is just one chapter in a much larger story. Though Hercules has completed this labor, his journey is far from over. He knows that the road ahead will be filled with more trials and challenges, but he is ready. After all the battles and struggles, Hercules stands at peace for a moment. He has achieved what seemed impossible, and he now has a chance to rest and reflect. Although his labor is complete, Hercules begins to feel gratitude for the lessons learned along the way. Each challenge, each victory has shaped him into the hero he is today. Though Hera may not have given him the praise he expected, the gods have taken notice of Hercules' accomplishments. His strength and resilience are recognized in the heavens, and his name will be remembered for generations. His actions have earned him a place among the greatest heroes.